Welcome to my Valheim Pack Mule series. I created a mod which basically requires me to be a pack mule because I'm not allowed to store any items. Anything I want to keep has to stay in my inventory at all times. I was excited to show my wife my first mod, but since she's never played Valheim, I decided to take her along for an entire playthrough. Join us as I play through all of Valheim with only the gear on my back. Alright, so this episode starts off a little bit differently because unfortunately I forgot to record
Whoa, that's
for
embarrassing.
like 40 minutes.
Aaron.
So good news, bad news type situation because the bad news is, again, I forgot to record. Good news is nothing really happened. It's very annoying. I'm looking around. I went on this mountain up here by Bone Mass. And I went looking on Motor one more, and I went looking around in more caves, and just had a lot of trouble finding more Fenris hair. Like, I just wanted to get at least legs, which is another 20, and I have, I think, 9 in my inventory.
Wow.
So, yeah, really did not
How
miss.
do we know that you weren't secretly storing all your goods
That's such a good question.
for later in the game?
It was
Wow.
very frustrating.
Wow, Aaron.
gosh.
And so you somehow still have a 27-minute long video.
Yeah, well, because I basically combined this with the next episode because it comes out to like 5 minutes of video for this episode, which still had like 40 minutes, and it's cut down to like I think it's like 40 minutes. It's cut down to 5 for this, so I just combined it with the next part.
All right. So
That's
we've
why
got
this is
a
so long.
we've got a semi-twofer situation here.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
And
All right.
So I was just going there. I just farmed a bunch of Grey Dwarf eyes. And I don't know why. At this time, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this and get a bunch of ice cream. And I keep thinking that, and I still can't.
Don't
make
have a
the ice
cauldron.
cream. Yeah.
You got to get that cauldron, my guy.
So, well, I have the cauldron. It's just not upgraded high
You
enough.
got to upgrade that cauldron,
Gotta
my
upgrade that
guy.
cauldron. Yeah, that is my problem at this point. So once I upgrade it, I'm collecting freeze glands from being in the mountains. So I do have like 30 of those at this point.
Those are from the dragon things?
The drakes. So the drakes drop one every time they die. So I'm collecting them because I use them for frost arrows and for ice cream. So I have been collecting them. I think you use it for the Frostner as well, but you don't need that many for the Frostner. Anyway, so I'm collecting those, and then I just went. The first thing that was in the video, I was by a spawner in the Black Forest, just killing Grey Dwarfs for Grey Dwarf eyes. So I have enough to make like 10 ice cream now. Again, when the cauldron's upgraded. So just running around the mountains more. I do have I have the Fenris chest piece now, the coat. Oh my goodness, I did make the Fenris leggings. Okay, so that was a thing that I missed then, because I got enough hair. So this is the one thing that happens at the last part of that episode, is I get raided.
Aye. So you're trying to lure them away from your crap?
Yeah, and that one keeps...
Your pig!
I know. That one keeps wanting to walk back into my base, and I don't know why. And it's very frustrating.
Not my little pig!
I'm trying to dodge around. Okay, him hitting is not the most annoying thing, but yeah, I'm like, why are you walking? He's just walking. Anyways.
He's not attacking.
Oh, and that hurts. So.
What did he do?
I don't think I look at it right away, but he just destroyed a bunch of my item stands. Is all like everything else. The armor stands are fine, so like they're severely damaged, and the walls are severely damaged. Armor stands are gone. Our item stands are gone. Sorry. Very fresh. Yeah, I don't know why. The other one's just kind of walking around. The pathing is horrible on him. But whatever. I think at some point he does finally come over.
He's just confused. The game is glitching.
Yeah, I don't understand. There we go. And the event's finally over. The raid. So now I can take the couple of them out.
Aye. Well, it could
we're
be
fine.
worse, right?
Yeah. It is mildly annoying, but not worst case scenario. Um. Anyways, but yeah. So basically, the part of the video that was missed, the adventuring around the mountains. I'm basically done with it at this point because I did get legs at least. I wanted to get a helmet as well, which is why I was saving up to 9. And I think I just spent a couple of the extra hair just upgrading my pieces a little bit because I'm going to be done with it for a while so I can clear the spot out of my inventory. Yeah, so that's me clearing out a whole bunch of that stuff. The claws, you can make a weapon that kind of goes with the Fenris set, but I'm never going to end up using it. So I got rid of the claws. Got rid of the extra hair. I got those red jutes.
What's this white thing at the bottom that you have 10 of 50?
The wolf teeth from the wolves. So I do want to keep those if I can, because I do want to make the fang spear, because that's like the next level up spear. But yeah, I'm marking down on here all the things I'm trying to do. So I'm putting on there black marble because instead of trying to haul some metal to my base, I'm just gonna make a quick jaunt into the Mistlands and get some black marble. And that gives me a different cauldron upgrade that will let me level it up.
Can you
enough to make ice
teleport
cream.
black marble?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like stone.
Wow.
Realistically, it's not used for much, but it is used for a cauldron upgrade.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
You know, I guess. But yeah, I'm going back to that Mistlands I saw from on the mountain earlier in the last episode.
Okay, and so you can just bypass the cauldron upgrade, the iron one, to this next one?
Because like ideally, I will want all of them in the future, but this will let me just grab this one really quick to get it level 3, and then I can make ice cream. And
what's that shiny thing?
That's okay. So we're gonna see a lot of new things in the Mistlands here. That is, you get sap from that. You can pull a certain resource from it that you use to make a lot of stuff. That's like the metal of the Mistlands, basically. So there's a plant I just picked up in 8 that gives you Eater, which is your resource for using magic spells. Not going to be doing any of that. There's a hair. Their leather is used, their like hides, I think, are used to make a lot of helpful things, and their meat's also very good. So killing hair is fantastic. The main thing is that it is very hard to see generally in the Mistlands, as there's a lot of mist, but like this is a nice pocket that's opened up. So like it's hard to travel around generally, but there's also pockets like this, so I can come and actually do something productive. The boss of the plains gives you a wisp that like goes around and helps you see. Let's talk about what's happening right now.
Ay.
So this is a little Diverger fortress, right? Like the Haldor and Hildir. But these guys all spawn in Mistlands, and they're friendly to you unless you attack them. So they've got like their little base there. They'll go attack the monsters in the Mistlands. So this is a pretty safe place to be.
Oh, okay. So they're helping you.
Basically. Yeah, because they'll kill stuff, and then you can go pick up the drops, you know. That's fantastic. But there's some of the drops in my inventory right now. There's Seekers, which are the main enemies in the Mistlands. They're like giant bugs. I don't know. You'll see some at some point. But their meat you can just cook, and it's very good. It's like it bumps your health like 60, and the same with the hair meat. It bumps out health like 60. It's very, very good and easy to get.
What are those weird towers like that one there?
They're just there to provide. Oh gosh, you hear that?
Yeah.
That is the most disconcerting noise I've ever heard when I first started playing this. Those are Gyals. They fly and they shoot fire and they drop ticks and they do a lot of really bad stuff. I don't have any arrows.
I was going to say, you're out of arrows.
That's severe oversight on my part. They are flying, so you can't attack them unless I want to try to throw my spear at them, which like I can do, but if I miss, my spear is basically gone at this point because I can't freaking see in the mist. These little towers just light up an area like that wisp. Normally, again, from the boss, you would get a wisp that you can carry around. But these are like just towers like that. I'm mining it because these drop black marble. And the weird issue I'm running into is most structures, a lot of structures in the Mistland drop black marble. There's like little giant remains where there's like a rib cage, there's a giant helmet, there's a giant skull. And some of those things you can mine. Oh, here's some level 1 seekers that they're just taking out. And again, very nice to be in this area that's safe. Anyways, but there's a lot of stuff like that, but I don't have a good enough pickaxe to mine it. And then there's other pieces where it's like their building is also constructed out of black marble, but I can't even like destroy it and harvest the black marble because it's technically a building piece, so it doesn't drop anything, specifically because of my mod. So I have to go around, I think, and specifically get those. I have to get those towers and destroy them because they're not building pieces, and they drop 4. So I need 2 of them, and then I can go build my thing. That's basically all I need from here right now.
Okay. How did you figure out that these guys were helpful the first time?
The Divergers?
I don't know what they're called.
The little dwarf-looking guys?
Yeah. How'd you figure out they were nice?
They have green health bars. Basically. I mean, you walk up to them and they say, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. They have a green health bar. They don't attack you.
Okay. So you figured it out pretty quickly?
Yeah, it's fairly obvious once you get in there.
Unless you're just jumping to conclusions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because also, obviously, if you start attacking them right away, then they do attack back. But, yeah. Anyways, here's one of those things I was talking about. This is a rib cage. Here's some ticks. They're weak to pierce, so I can kill them with my spear, thankfully. But the rib cage would drop black marble if I could mine it, but I don't have a good enough pickaxe. And then the skull that is there just above that will drop soft tissue in the future, which will be helpful if I'm trying to make the metal. I don't know what to say. It's like it's refined ether is what the resource is called, but you use the stuff from that glowing tree and the soft tissue from the skull, and you put it in a refinery and you get refined ether, and that's how you make most of the armor and magic stuff from Mistlands. So a lot of the running right now, it's pretty hard to see. There's some pockets again where there's not mist everywhere, but you have to, if you zoom in really close on your character, you can see a lot better. It's still not perfect because there's a lot of mist, but
this is the only other thing you need, and you can leave.
Yeah, which I thought I could get it from that, but that's another building piece. So I just spent a bunch of time mining that and did not drop anything. So that's fun. So, you know,
why didn't you just destroy that tower and the other tower in front of that place you were just at?
Because the Dvergers will not let you destroy their stuff. Long story short. Oh, here's a seeker, and I died. So, if you notice, I almost got my root harness equipped. My root harness. That would have saved me. They're doing their weird stabby attacks that would have made me resistant to pierce. I don't know why I didn't have it on in the first place.
Because you're a silly goose.
I'm an idiot. I mean, it does make me weak to the fire, so like the yells do more damage. But like that's the only thing. And they have a super loud siren that blares when they're coming for you. So I really should just be wearing that when I'm running around. But I did not think to swap it off when I ran off the mountain. So I'm making some arrows.
Smart.
Fixing my mistakes. So did I make them already? No, I'm making 100 frost arrows, but I need to get obsidian for that. And I think I already did that. My gosh. How did I not see? I got 100 frost arrows now. The frost arrows are very helpful for a lot of the stuff too, because as you're attacking, it slows them down. And everything. There's a 1-star hare. These hares are freaking hard to kill. But, my gosh, their meat is very helpful. So that's nice. I'm going to be saving all the hare and seeker meat when I come out of here because that is a lot better than anything else. Like, it's better than sausages.
And this is where you just were?
Yeah.
Is there anything else inside this building that's helpful?
There is. So if you want to anger them, they have an extractor in the basement. And the extractor is how you pull stuff how you pull sap out of those roots that are glowing.
Oh, so eventually you are going to have to piss them off.
Yeah, and there's ways around it. The main issue is they have a ward, which prevents you from destroying any of their stuff. Which is what's happening right now when it's saying I can't place stuff because they have a ward in their building. And so if you can destroy that, which, like, some people will specifically build a cart and just ram it into the ward until the ward slowly gets destroyed, and then they don't have a ward, and then you can go destroy the stuff in their base and they don't care. So, like, that's a way around it that I could do, but also you can just kind of like pull a bunch of mobs to them and slowly kill them off. Like, yeah, and it's pretty dangerous to attack a whole bunch of them at once by yourself.
Who was that you're talking to?
That's just a random Dverger that's out here.
Oh, okay.
Dverger rogue. Here's an abandoned structure.
But that's also not going to give you anything, right?
Yeah, no. I was trying to... I was smacking it because I think build things you can kind of tell they glitch out a little bit weird. Here's a secret I'm going to try to kill. And now I have my root harness gone, so it shouldn't... so I can actually block it, stagger it, and kill it. A single no star seeker got it.
Incredible.
As long as it doesn't get any worse than that. I'm checking out the bottom here. I don't think there's anything down here that I can get for black marble or anything, but wanted to check. Yeah, and I don't see any other towers or anything around there that I can grab, so off to search for somewhere else.
So weird.
Yeah, what specifically?
Just this area.
Yeah, I mean, it's better. Yeah, it is better when you get the mist. What do you call it? The whatever the heck you call it, the little glowy thing.
Oh, is that the
follows
one that you need?
Yeah. Yeah. So now it looks like it's on top of a Dverger tower, like a base thing. So I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if this was going to work or not. But I just wanted to try to mine it. I thought maybe it would work, but they would just get upset that I'm mining it. But I wasn't positive. So
you just went for it?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Oh, nothing crazy happens. It just lets me mine it.
And they didn't get pissed at you?
Yeah.
Do you think just because it's like on top? Or you have no idea why they didn't get mad at you?
I'm not sure. It might be out of range of their ward.
Huh.
But yeah, that gives me the last 4 I need. So that's nice.
Okay. And now you're gonna do your
soldier.
So all of this for ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, the ice cream, to be fair, is a very good food. Well, because also while I'm here, I get the seeker meat and I get the hare meat, which is also very nice to have. So it's not just for ice cream, but here you can see that's the extractor, and then that's also the glowing thing is the ward right there, which that's probably why it was out of range because the ward's all the way down in the basement. So that makes sense.
And so how do you have to destroy the extractor? How do you get the extractor?
Yeah, it's just like it's in a box, so you kind of mine it. It's very easy to break open, and then you get an extractor, and then so I'm gonna go kill myself again. I'm very far away from anywhere. I could have brought a portal, probably. That might have been a better
Yeah, probably, but who does rational things?
Who needs it? Am I right?
Not you.
Yeah. So
excited to see this incredible ice cream.
Yeah, it's very nice. But yeah, so I'm getting core wood and fine wood because that's the stuff I need to make it. And here we go. We're making what's it called? Mortar and pestle. There you go.
Okay, so this is just like a different upgrade. You're still going to have to do the iron upgrade?
Yeah, so each upgrade just upgrades at one level. So now
Okay,
it's
so
Cauldron
you
level
can
3.
do them in any order.
Yeah. So ice cream. Ice cream because the Grey Dwarf eyes. Get it?
Some dad was really proud of that.
Right. 65 stamina. It's top raw. It's very nice to have. And the fact that it uses Grey Dwarf eye, like the freeze glands, you get enough of just killing a whole bunch of drakes while you're on the mountains.
Yeah.
And then the Grey Dwarf eyes take a second, but they're not like a super pain to get. Like you just go to a spawner, you can get them pretty quick. So it's easy enough to make, and it's a very good food. So I appreciate
Enough that we've spent like 3 episodes trying to get it.
it. It's just this one.
I don't know. It feels like more. Maybe it's just
It's
because you
just
keep
a
talking
long
about
episode.
it.
I
This
make
whole game, you're like, one day I'm gonna have ice cream.
See, that was the problem, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have eyes, I have freeze glands, I have no ice cream. Yeah, I made some obsidian arrows too, because the frost arrows are really good for most things, except for the mountains. And so I made obsidian arrows so I can kill stuff on the mountains. So I have frost arrows and obsidian arrows. So that's fun.
And now we're back in the swamp.
Yep, and now I gotta
Swamping it up.
swamp.
I don't. Why are we back in the swamp? I thought we were
Katie.
done with the swamp.
That's a good question. So, here's the thing. I'm not sure. I know.
Perfect.
I know we're getting more iron, and I cannot tell you why. We're just gonna enjoy this ride with you.
Okay.
See. So I'm okay because let's see. Let's think through this because I was marking everything on there I wanted. So I got the black marble for the cauldron upgrade. I made the arrows, and the other things that I want to do now are go bring back silver, and get and make Frostner. So I need like 30 silver. So it's gonna be a couple trips. Oh, I think specifically then I was like, I'm just going to bring back some iron and cook it, and I'm going to look for chains while I'm looting dungeons. I need chains to make this thing here so that I can cook the seeker meat.
Oh.
So, yeah, so setting this up.
So this is like base 2.0.
What do you mean?
I feel like this is like another.
This is my other base.
Yeah, like it's like base 2.0.
Yeah, because I have to make it work right now like that with the iron and everything.
Are you going to do this with the silver? Or are you just going to haul some of that back?
No, I haul the silver back here because this is where I can craft Frostner with it.
Oh, okay.
Which realistically, I could craft Frostner at the other base probably, but I couldn't make the upgrades because you need a higher level forge, and here has the high level forge. So I do bring it back here regardless, but yeah. So anyways, so yeah, that was some extra running around because you always need more iron for stuff. So I'm like, I get more iron, and I get the chains, so I can go make that. Stone cutter because I'm like, I'm gonna need that in the future, and also you can craft an upgrade for the forge as well. That sharpening stone used to make an upgrade.
I see how this would be a very complicated game to learn how to play.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, it takes a while to
Figure out what the heck's going on.
absorb the information. Yeah.
Does the game, like, have, like, a thing that, like, teaches you, or do you literally just have to kind of figure it out?
No, I mean, you can go look up, like, a wiki page. I'm going around right now looking for boar because I need leather for something. I think I need boar meat as well. But I find a 2-star boar.
Which means...
2-star is the highest that it can be, and so the 2-star will drop 4 boar meat and 4 leather scraps. So if you're going to breed them, you want a 2-star. So that, you just get a bunch of 2-star boars, and then it's very quick to breed them, and each one you kill, you get 4 leather, 4 leather, and 4 boar meat. So I do take the time to run him all the way back to my base. That's where I was at was the 7 portal, which is where I went to cross over to the Elder the first time. So it's just ways away on my island, but I do run him all the way back and take the time to do that.
Is your other boar in here?
Yeah. He's just being quiet. He's tamed. Yeah, there we go. I dropped down a few raspberries. I don't actually take the time to tame him right now. I don't know if he's tamed to this day.
But if you ever want it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things I'm like, I took the time to do this. If I need to start, I can. And like now I have them and I can start it going. But yeah.
But maybe we'll get to the end of the sucker and you'll just have
like,
a tame boar chilling next to a wild boar.
I don't know why I took the time to do that, but I did it.
Well, you know.
Just to trap a wild boar.
Just to say you could. Now we're doing some standing, some gentle standing.
It's very gentle. What am I trying to do here?
That's an excellent question.
Okay, so here's a updated view of the map where we're at. Wow, look at all the places I've explored. I think I'm trying to figure out where I want to get silver from. So the deal is the random silver vein I found is way over by Motor. And my boat is over there, so I need to make a trip back. Unless I want to build an entirely new boat. So ship silver. So that's the next thing on my list to do. Ship silver and make Frostner. But yeah, so I do need to do that. And I'm trying to figure out if I should try to find a silver vein on that mountain that's really close.
Really close to what? The ground is shaking.
Yeah, the ground's shaking more.
Does that mean some trolls are coming again? I thought you said that there were other ones.
There are. I don't know why I have not gotten other events.
Look at that troll head. That's a remnant from the last ones. Don't be here, trolls.
It's also... Ooh.
Oh, Aaron.
So that almost killed me. So this came at a really awkward time. I literally just had the wolf meat left, and it's about to run out. So I'm trying to eat some food and not die while I'm running away from them for a second. Because if I die right now, like obviously
they'll just go back to your thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose the stuff in my inventory, but they're going to have like 15 seconds to walk over and start destroying my base. So that was a little bit sketchy. Thankfully, I only went down to like 17 health. We're fine. But yeah, and then once the event's finally over, I'm trying to safely take these guys down. I don't know why I can't freaking hit that guy. But yeah, that's... Anyways... That was a little bit questionable, but we're okay. But yeah, so the episode after this now, I'm actually
Why didn't you use your ice cream?
I did. Look, it's that thing on top there.
Oh, okay. Well.
But yeah, so next time we'll be actually shipping back silver so I can get the Frostner going.
Woohoo.
But, yep.